What's up guys, Man Cave Collectibles coming back at you today with another review. Today I want to take a look at the Q-Fig Cyclops figure. So this is an officially licensed diorama figure made by Q-Fig. Just come out, I would say, about a week ago. I love these little guys. I've said it on my last review of the Q-Figs that I did. These are perfect for like a desktop because they don't take up a lot of space. They're actually more detailed than you would even imagine once you get them in hand. But let's just do a quick rundown of this guy's box. We'll get him out of the package and take a look at him. Just do a quick video. So we've got real nice window packaging here on this one. We can see Cyclops there inside the box if you were an in-box collector. You know, these kind of remind me a lot of like Funko Pops as far as the boxes themselves, about the same size. The window packaging is kind of set up the same way. QMX, I guess, is the actual company name that does the Q-Figs. And they seem to be pretty cool company. I follow them on Twitter, and some of their tweets and stuff are pretty cool, how they interact with folks. And you know, check them out if you're a fan of the Q-Figs on social media. We got a nice product image here of Cyclops on the back, and just some more branding Q-Fig. And this is part of their X-Men line. So I have ordered the entire X-Men line. We'll take a look at Wolverine and do a comparison with him and Cyclops here in a moment. Moving on around to this side of the box and back to the front. So let's pop him out of the box and take a look at what we got. All right, guys, so we got Cyclops out of his packaging. Here he is on our table, looking really nice. He's going to fit in real well with our Wolverine. We'll take a look at him in just a moment, but let's take a look at some of the detail here on Cyclops himself. So you can see here we've kind of got the visor, I guess you could call it kind of like the heat, kind of heat smoke coming off after he's used his visor. Kind of got that iconic pose there with his fingers up to to perform his optic blast, like we've seen him do so many times. So they picked a really cool pose for Cyclops here. One cool thing about the Q-Figs that I've been impressed with is, to be such small figures, the paint detail is really nice on these guys. It's pretty clean. You don't see a lot of paint bleed from different colors, one color to another. They put a lot of little details into their paint, kind of like here on his pouches. You can see where, you know, it kind of has the buttons or the clip for the pouch, kind of more of a silverish gray color. So that's pretty cool that they kind of paid attention to that detail. The X symbol on the chest. You can see that's really clean to be so small. I mean, you can just look at that compared to my thumb. You know, it's the size of maybe a BB. On his belt there, pretty clean. Got a little bit of red smudge over in the black, but not too bad. Looking at his base. So all of the X-Men figures that they're going to be doing in this X-Men line kind of have a similar or the same base. I guess you could say the X kind of brought up into about a 45-degree angle, and then men written here. So you know, they've got more coming. Storm and Jean Grey. I saw were on their Twitter feed the other day. They were asking for folks to list who they would like to have, you know, next in the X-Men line. Kind of looked like we were heading toward Gambit based on a lot of their interaction with fans and folks. So I put in my vote of Archangel because I just don't feel like we get enough Archangel in any line out there. But kind of look like we're headed toward Gambit, which would be a pretty cool one as well. So to kind of bring in our Wolverine figure for comparison, you can see here, it almost looks like here that they've actually paid attention to scale detail. You know, I'll have to get deeper into the line to truly figure that out. But here it looks like Cyclops is bigger than Wolverine. Even if Wolverine wasn't in this crouched pose, it still looks like there would be a difference in size. between these guys, especially from a height standpoint. So I think that's pretty cool. If they're going to pay attention to detail, I think that's really neat. It'll be cool to see when they get to bigger figures like Beast. You know, if they're going to continue doing the X-Men line, bigger figures like Beast or Colossus, you know, will we see a bigger figure as far as the scale? I hope they do that. So QFig, if you're listening to us, you know, we love scale as collectors, to be accurate, comic book accurate. One thing I am noticing here is, and I'm not sure how well our camera will pick it up, but there's a slight variation in the color between the X-Men and the X-Men logo on Cyclops and Wolverine. We're a little more orange here on Wolverine, a little more yellowish orange on Cyclops. So I don't know if that's going to be kind of a standard thing going forward, where each one will kind of get their own color, or if that's just a difference in the, you know, from the factory doing it, you know, here, and then 2 months later they're doing another one, a little variation in the color. I'm not sure. It won't be a big deal to me. It won't really matter. The figures themselves look good enough. Nobody's going to be paying that much attention to the base. But these are perfect for my desk. I'm excited to get the rest of them. When I do, I'll bring them to you in a review. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Got more coming on the way. I've actually got a Deadpool Q-Fig and a Venom Q-Fig that just come out. I want to do a review in as well. So if you guys enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Check out some other videos. Till next time.